Aloha folks, welcome to Kimo's No Grinds. Today we're going to be making a creamy spinach Parmesan chicken. Right now I'm going to be butterflying the chicken because it's extra thick and put it on the cutting board. You know how to butterfly. If not, you basically cut the big chicken in half. Please watch your fingers because we want to keep your fingers, okay? And you just butterfly it like that so it looks like that. And I just rinse off my hands because I'm going to make more of a mess with the chicken in a minute. That's how it looks. Make sure you use a sharp knife when you do it. And I'm just going to add a little bit of, obviously turn the oven on. I put a little bit of olive oil in the black cast iron skillet. You can use a non-stick, stainless steel. It doesn't matter. That is salt. And this is actually ground pepper, finely ground pepper that I have. You just want to season it. Because I don't know about you, my chicken doesn't come seasoned. So, and then you just go like this. I use a splatter thing because my temperature is kind of high. And I cook it for about 5 to 7 minutes or until the pink is done with one side. And then I flip it over and do it again. Aloha folks, we're back. I got my mushrooms ready, I got my chicken ready, and now we're gonna do the other ingredients. I'm still using the same skillet that I have. This is a one skillet wonder. It's actually about 2 ounces of butter. You can use margarine, but I prefer butter cooking. Then, we're gonna let that go a little bit. I always use a hot pad just because, I don't like burn my fingers. For you professional cooks out there, you don't need to do that part. Because we're going to make a little bit of roux. In case you don't know what a roux is, it's butter and flour. You whisk it up. You're basically cooking the butter and the roux together until the flour is cooked. So we're going to hit that real quick. This is 2 tablespoons just because we're making a little bit extra. And you just spread it in there like that. 1, 2. So, just do this. Okay, see how quick this is? So we're going to do step over here, please. And we're going to do that after that. We're going to add a little bit of garlic to it. So, my garlic. And of course, I have an excellent dishwasher. I use every dish and pan in my house, so we have thousands of hours that we cook in. You can use it to taste your garlic. I like lots of garlic because I'm a vampire. Okay, then we're going to use some, it's basically a can of chicken stock, just because I'm making extra. And you want to get all the bits from the chicken and the mushrooms and the garlic. You just want to do that part. You're basically deglazing the pan. Or you're getting the chunks off the bottom, whichever you like to say. Okay. So we're just doing that a little bit. And I'm basically using 16 ounces of half and half. You can use half and half or you can use heavy cream. This is part of the creamy Parmesan that is using for this. You're going to have a little bit of thickening agent. So you use the fresh garlic. And you also use a little bit of garlic powder. So it's very garlicky, this dish. So, make sure the people that are eating this with you love you. Because if they don't, they're going to be, oh, brother, you garlicky today. So. And then I usually just add a little bit of fresh pepper and a little bit of salt. I'm using the coarse one just because it's going to do that. You don't want to do too much because Parmesan cheese is really salty to begin with. So you're just adding it a little bit. Okay. And again, you're adding a little bit more pepper because everything you got to season. So there we go. And basically going to be thickening all this up. This way you don't have so many dishes, you just use one dish. And if you want, you can also use white pepper, but I don't have any white pepper, so I just use the black pepper. If you don't like the black little specks in your sauce, you know. So I'm just doing that. Aloha folks, and we're back. And I've actually got my cream sauce all bubbling and ready to go. It's a little bit thicker. I'm gonna add my Parmesan cheese. I'm just gonna do the whole bag. Again, you know, it's very salty, so you just do that. And we're gonna add all our mushrooms that I cooked before. So the deliciousness. And you're just gonna stir things up a little bit because you want everything to incorporate. And then the last thing, just because we're gonna do a whole bag of fresh spinach. Now, you know how spinach is? It will wilt as soon as you put it into things. But try not to make a mess. I always make a mess. My wife yells at me, stop making a mess. But do it gingerly, because this whole bag would turn into pretty much nothing. So it may look like a lot, but it isn't. But spinach is always good. And you do that. But maybe that should be enough. So about 2/3 of a bag would be great. Just because. And then you do this. And what you also can do too is fold it in so it looks like it's, you know, I like a lot of spinach. It's good for you. Makes the body strong. Unless you don't want a strong body, you know. Okay folks, all the spinach has wilted. As you can tell, this is a bubbling, it's ready to go. And actually I'm gonna put the chicken in a little, just because the chicken that I cooked, we're gonna do that. Now you can eat it like this, but we have an entree that we're gonna be using, you know, a side dish, but this is great with pasta. You can use any kind of pasta. You just wanna kind of warm this up a little bit, and you put it over like that, and put all the juice in, because you know juice is good. And folks, that is a 1-plate dinner. So hopefully you'll try this. It's not difficult, and you can go from there. Again, please share with us if you try something different. I'd always like to try a new dish, and I look forward to seeing you guys again. Aloha from Kimo's Old Grinds. Aloha folks, like this video and subscribe to my channel for notifications. Aloha.